download whatever it needed to download in the background. Because Windows. I'll probably set up network prioritization and just set it to my machine. Like at a bare minimum enough where I can like keep the stream alive. Anyway, back in just a second. Okay. Hello. I love Windows. What a great operating system. Thank fuck I don't use it. Actually, maybe I should use it because then it'll take the entire network. We have 750 by 50. We have fucking 750 by 50. And Windows decided it wanted to kill the entire network. What a fucking operating system, man. What an insane fucking operating system. Gaming. Previous stream died. Can you clarify, did his PC bug out? No, so what happened? Usually he doesn't turn his system off. He was gone for a week, and he turned his system off during that time. So, I don't know... did overlay... Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm not sure why that's not working. Let me try something. That should have just reconnected. I've never had to restart with the overlay, or with this overlay. No, he just turned it on. He just turned it on like a few minutes ago. As soon as he got back and turned the PC on, the network died. So I don't know if it was Steam that he had auto starting or Windows downloading updates or what it was. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Whatever it was, yeah. So it wasn't a network disconnect. You notice the stream didn't disconnect during that. It was just stuttering. So for some reason, the network decided to prioritize his system and just take every single possible resource away from me. No, it's not my Windows. It was my housemate's Windows.
Leo. See you later.
It's fine. Yeah. I'll set up,
See you soon.
I had disabled it a while ago. I will set up network prioritization and then set my system as the main machine. And that should stop that happening. Tell him to use Linux. Good plan. But as is normal with a lot of people, he has, like, when he starts his system, like, 30 things start up. And on Windows, everything loves to auto-update. So, who knows who knows how many things in the background we're trying to update all at once. And obviously modern systems have enough, they have, gigabit cards are normal now, and he has a CPU which could handle dealing with that network stream. So it's likely what happened is the machine wanted a gigabit, and it was given a gigabit. What version of Windows? 11. 11.
Rooster steps today.
The fuck's a rooster step?
Sorry?
You don't know Rooster steps? Well then, today's a big day for you.
Rooster step.
I guess so. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Let's see how your skills hold up.
Okay, what the fuck is a rooster step?
That's not fast enough. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, so you gotta keep this in...
Yes, there. That's it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yes, that's the idea. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yes, there. That's it.
So you gotta keep it, in the thing. Oh, you're right, this is...
Yes, that's the idea.
This is a annoying one.
Not bad. Not
now you can see how bad I am at using an analog stick.
Yes, there. That's it.
Of course we need more things to train.
Ooh, you have some skill.
Yeah, I don't know what had happened previously.
You know what I want, right?
10 chickens, coming right up.
There was... I don't know, maybe it's... Who knows? Could be construction-related stuff previously.
Let's
I don't know.
see how your
Because it just
skills
started
hold
working at
up.
some point. Yeah, I wish I knew why. But we'll probably never know now. At least I can fix the recent problem. Fuck. What is my reaction time?
Ooh, you have some skill. It seems you've got the strength. Perhaps it's time to teach you the technique.
Is the Twitch stream working
I
fine?
promise I'm ready.
Oh, for some reason my stream manager thought the stream was down. That's weird, it didn't update properly. I can probably do like
Quickly
around an hour, a bit less than an hour. Oh, the cut. It's a 5-button press.
Yes, just like that. Care to try again?
Absolutely.
Let's begin.
Okay. Quickly close the gap and strike.
What what an insane button press to have to do in the middle of combat.
Yes, just like that.
So it's
Care to
YBAXB.
Not now, thank you.
I am not a fighting
well.
game player. That's too many buttons.
Don't go getting a big head just because you've done it a few times.
I won't. Did that wine have anything to do with my training?
You're young. You have to get crafty in order to buy it.
Uh-huh.
You'll never be able to learn a signature move if you give up. And besides, I wanted some good wine.
That's baby shit compared to
Fine.
Tekken? Oh,
About
I'm sure.
chickens?
The body check requires you to swiftly close in on your opponent, and then use your body to knock them into the air.
Uh-huh.
You're not quick enough, yet. But if you can catch these chickens, you might be able to pull it off.
That makes more sense.
Don't let him gaslight you.
But don't think pulling it off once or twice means that you've learned it.
Okay.
The days ahead will be full of long and arduous training.
So is that another move we can go and try to master now? No, because it's not a skill book. Fuck. What is the... Okay, here's a question. What is the longest fighting game string you know? Is there some, like, infamous,
Excuse me.
like, string of buttons?
Mr. Sun, how do you know Grandmaster Feng?
You questioning how a geezer like me could know a grandmaster like Fang? I can read you like an open book.
That's not...
We're simply friends through martial arts. We've known each other for a long time now. The world of martial arts is a mysterious one. An exchange of blows can speak volumes
Fighting
about
games can
the
have
opponent.
infinites.
I see.
Okay, so
Nah,
I guess
never
a
mind
better way to
all
frame it
that.
is the
Are you
longest
sure?
string that doesn't end up just
Yes.
repeating the move.
Now I just want a nice stiff drink.
Oh.
Because I'm sure there's moves where you, like, loop a combo and you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Oh, hello.
How did it go?
Mr. Sun taught me the technique.
He did?
King from
That's great.
Tekken has a fuck ton of
And I
chain
was
grab.
right. Chicken
okay.
catching was part of the training.
So, what kind of move is it?
Do you want me to try it on you?
It's called the body check.
You'll fly into the wall.
Sounds powerful.
Yeah, it's a Baji Chuan signature move.
Really? Great.
She doesn't know what that means.
Now I can take on those thugs in the Hermit's Nest.
You were literally just told not to
And
do
we
that.
can save Yanxing.
Exactly.
And once we defeat the thugs, maybe they'll tell us about my father.
Right. They've been targeting stonemasons, so they must know something.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, let's get a move on and save Yanxing.
Okay.
Okay. Defeat the boss at Hermit's Nest. Well, let's see how this goes, I guess. Wait, no, Hermit's Nest. Sorry, no, I was directing the right way. Hermit's Nest was the place with the old people. Yeah, when I played games like Tekken, I button mashed. I knew some like very like basic stuff, but like nothing where I would say I knew something actually competent. Right. Is there a point where you can, like, break out of this? Or if they execute the chain correctly, are you just kind of stuck waiting? I would assume there's probably a way, like, there's probably, like, moments where you can break out. You can break out? Yeah, okay. Because, like, that point right there, like, that seemed like an obvious point where just before the grab, you can obviously get out. Most noobs can't. Yeah, that's me. See, fighting games are fun, but I do not have the time to, like, get to a point where I'm, like, competent at them, right? I can have fun with people, like, at a party when nobody knows how to play the game. But if you put me in a group, even with just, like, I wouldn't even say, like, a good player, just someone who understands some of the basics, I'm cooked. Wait. Panda Market. And then that Hermit's Nest is here. Okay. So let us eat. I find enjoyment in those games by not fighting real humans. That's fair, that's fair. I think, like, also part of it, I would imagine, is kind of the same thing as, like, shooters, where there is a lot of people who, they don't want to have fun, they just want to sweat.
Is anyone there? It seems nobody's home. I guess no.
Is it not here? Oh, this one.
Get out here.
Jeez, you two just never learn.
Yanxing.
Careful, Shenmue.
Most of the time with Ojido, just me, just by myself, messing around with the AI.
I'm gonna beat your friends to a bloody pulp now. Hope you enjoy
How I was
the
with Age of
front
Empires.
row seat.
Keep your distance, Shenhua.
Okay.
You don't want to piss me off. You a blockhead?
Piece of... Now I'm pissed.
Come on. You piece of...
Take this.
Okay, first tier's done.
Don't choke.
Come on, brother. Okay. Okay.
What's wrong?
Okay, come on. Okay, yep. There we go. So that's not an attack we can use in the fight. That's a cutscene attack. That's a fucking cutscene attack. Righto. Okay, that makes sense then, I guess. Sure.
Yikes!
Yikes!
Who put you up to this? I don't know anything.
I feel like they also nerfed him for this fight as well. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh,
Who
good.
put you up to this?
We're resetting like this. Okay, cool.
I don't know anything.
I pressed the thing. I pressed it. Unless you have... Okay, maybe you have to use D-pad.
Who put you up to this? I don't know anything.
Just return. We're just constantly returned by death.
Take care of him.
Got it.
I'm gonna tickle your balls.
Hey,
You little pipsqueak! Don't think for 1 second you're better than me just because you beat me. All you did was get lucky.
what did you
That's
say to
cool.
me?
Well,
You're still in chains.
Looky here, on another date with your cute little girlfriend. Don't you two make a cute couple?
Is that an insult?
Theo, don't listen to him. He's just trying to goad you.
He didn't even insult us. He just said we're a cute couple.
Yeah, I know. I have a question for you.
What was the insult?
Huh? Why the hell should I answer a little punk like you?
Give it up. You have nowhere to run.
Now, answer me.
Boss.
Who sent you? Who's your boss?
Boss? No one's the boss of me.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
What? You think I'm just gonna cough it up? You're even dumber than you look, kid.
Give him a punch.
Enough. If you don't tell me, I'll beat it out of you. Is that what you want?
Are you threatening me? You don't have the stones,
I already beat you
kid.
up once.
I swear I'll do it.
I swear.
Hey, Theo.
Shenhua.
No, Theo. Just don't.
Yeah, but
We'd be no different.
Why
You're
is
right.
she in the torture
Shenhua.
room?
so, what do we do then? What's your plan? What do you want? Why did you target this village?
Why? Oh, I dunno. What do you think?
I'm the one asking the questions. Now answer me, damn you!
Oh, look at you acting like you're all grown up. You're not even a man yet, boy.
Don't call
What?
me that.
Leo, don't let him get to you.
I know, damn it.
It looks like your little girlfriend has more brains and wit than you.
Why
You
is
know
she
who
in the
wears the
torture
pants,
room?
huh?
You piece of...
Leo,
Who are you?
Who, me? Can't you tell by looking?
Nope.
What?
I'm just your friendly neighborhood thug. Yeah.
Stop kidding around. I'm asking where you came from. Who the hell are you?
Yo, calm
You
down.
little brat! Who do you think you're talking to? Why don't you learn some manners first?
What?
If you want me to answer, say pretty please.
Why, you?
he's not going to answer us willingly.
Yeah, so fucking
it.
beat it out of him.
Hey, do you know Mr. Yun?
You're in? Who the hell's that?
Mr. Yun, the stonemason.
That is my father.
Nope. Don't know, don't care.
You guys dropped it, didn't you?
He dropped it. That idiot.
Wait, what?
Oh, nothing.
Huh?
Spinning back
You
kick
people
to the
went after all
jaw.
the stonemasons on this list, didn't you?
Spit it out.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know nothing about no stonemasons or that piece of paper.
Are you sure?
Surely.
Look, I don't know what I don't know.
Could you all wait outside? You too, Leo.
Are you sure?
What is
I'll
your
just be a
plan
minute.
here, Shenhua?
Trust me.
Okay.
How are you going to get the
He's all
information out
yours.
of him?
Hey. Huh? You think I'm afraid of a little girl like you? Huh? What?
Huh?
What? What?
Shenhua?
Does she have psychic powers? What the fuck is going on?
Shenhua, I'm coming in. Shenhua, what did you...
He says he'll tell us everything.
That's good.
What the what? This feels like one of those things that Suzuki never got a chance to explain.
Well then, let's hear it. Talk. I said talk.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Yinlang.
Yeah, we got that much.
I'm just a common thug. Well, maybe not common, but you get my drift. I still can't believe I caved into this girl.
You were easy. I've had a harder time breaking chopsticks.
You win. Do what you want with me. Have at it.
You turned around quick.
What's up with this girl anyway? She's absolutely brutal.
She twisted his nipples.
Speaking of, what exactly did you do to this guy, Shenhua?
Oh, you want to know? I can give a demonstration.
No, no more. Please. Pretty please even.
Shenhua,
I'm very curious
you come
now,
to
and we're
my
never
room?
gonna know.
You want to go for round 2?
No, no ma'am.
then talk.
At first, we were ordered to search for a mirror made out of some kind of special stone.
Ah.
Forgot what it was called. But we couldn't find the damn thing no matter where we looked.
Is that why you targeted the stonemasons?
I've been...
I don't hear an answer. Ring the bell, Leo.
Okay, I'll talk.
Ring the bell? Have you Pavloved him?
Go on.
When we reported back about the mirror, our next order was to kidnap its stonemason.
Ah.
I knew it. So you took my father?
You kidnapped Mr. Yun?
You're in.
He does look like that, yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
familiar. He was the only one that could carve that whatchamacallit rock.
Phantom Riverstone.
Where did you take my father? Where is he now?
We handed him off to the other guys.
Where did they take him?
I don't know, I swear. The thing is, our gang has several hideouts in a town along the Lijiang River, but I don't know where they all are.
Oh no. This can't be happening.
You better not have laid a finger on him.
No, he's fine, I swear. They said to hand him over in one piece.
The one
no
piece.
injuries, no scratches.
Father,
Boss.
Who ordered you? Was it that creepy-looking guy with the hunchback?
No, not him. Our orders came from higher up.
Lundy.
So who are the higher-ups?
I don't know.
What? What do you mean you don't know?
No, really, I honestly don't know.
You think I'm going to fall for that?
ding, ding. So you do want some more?
No, I'm telling you the truth. I swear on my life. When we talked to them, we weren't even allowed to see their faces.
What?
And if we didn't comply, they would have killed us on the spot. That skinhead guy's just a watchdog. He was there to keep an eye on us.
Is he Chi Yu-men?
Hard to say. It's not like we could just ask him. We just kept our mouths shut and followed orders. You know, search for the mirror and its stonemason.
What did you tell him?
Not much. I just gave him intel on the bridge.
Wait, the Verdant Bridge? Why would you...
What's so special about the Verdant Bridge?
It is a bridge.
What do you know about it? Tell us!
Beats me. Never cared in the first place. In fact, why do I care now? There's no turning back for me anyway. Come to think of it, nothing matters anymore.
You piece of...
Take it easy. If you want to know that bad, go talk to the old hag.
Old hag?
You mean Elder Ye?
Sounds about right. If you care about her, then you better get going.
Super Metroid would be fun. That would be really cool.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know that Chai guy? He should be at that old lady's place right about now. If I were you, I'd leave now. I'm telling you, Chai is one sick puppy. He'll go to any lengths to get what he wants. Even to a sweet little old lady.
Damn it!
Leo, we have to go to Elder Ye's house right now. We got all we need to know. We have to hurry to Elder Ye's.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Elder, yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Wong, Mr. Liu, we're done with him. You can let him go now.
What? You're not seriously thinking about letting him go, are you?
The longer he stays in the village, the more trouble he will cause. And there's no guarantee that his friends won't come for him.
Oh,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
That's true.
Anyway, let's hurry.
They won't come for him. I will come for you. Played it on RetroArch. Well, where was Elder Ye?
Hi there.
We owe you our life. You're the...
Well... What's wrong?
It's just my darn back again.
Holy shit, what's wrong with your face?
Are you alright?
Yeah, you get used to it. Especially when you're pushing 80 like I am.
I need to get to Elder Ye's house.
You know that her house is near the village
Oh, it is
square,
that
don't
one.
You? I'd take you myself, but my body is an absolute wreck today.
I see.
It's been a wreck for 30 years. I was having issues with the Zig compiler. It seems that if which imp is statically linked, it can't detect my libc, so it thinks I'm using muscle, thus I need to set it explicitly. What are you running? Also, I've never played around with Zig. Honestly, I'd love to do more programming. Every time I start up a project, I get, like, distracted, and then give up quickly. Wait, is that Elder Ye? It is. Yo, Vulcan! How you doing? You missed out on the tech issues we had.
Elder, yeah.
If it isn't
Elder
Shenhua
Young, yeah. No, I meant what distro are you on?
and the young man from Japan.
Because I'm confused why you're even having that problem.
Come to ask about the Verdant Bridge again?
We have.
And as I've told you, it's ancient
Gentoo, I
history.
see.
It has nothing to do with you.
Or does it?
The Phoenix Mirror. How did you get this?
My father left it for me. It's what brought me to this village.
Tell us about the Verdant Bridge. Please.
Sue and Soon both told us you would know more.
Ah, so you've spoken to them.
Yes.
Wait, there's a widescreen of Symmetra and it makes it harder. Why would it make it harder? Is it because
It was
enemies
over
react off
70
screen?
years ago now. 1910, the second year of the Shren Tong Emperor, and I was but a girl. An imperial envoy was sent from the capital to the village. The whole village came together and built a new bridge so as to welcome him.
And that's the Verdant Bridge.
It was a hot summer afternoon. Sue Swan and I were trying to get a glimpse of the envoy and his troop. We could hardly contain ourselves as we waited near the bridge. At last, they appeared. They were
Yeah, okay, so enemies
resplendent.
normally wouldn't attack off
I
screen, but
can
if they're visible,
still
then they will.
picture
That makes
them
sense. It would
clear as
make
day.
it slightly more difficult, I assume, depending on the area.
The envoy came to command the greatest stonemason to make a set of mirrors of phantom riverstone.
And who was that?
Well, phantom riverstone can only be found here in Bailu.
Okay.
And of the stonemasons here, the Ren name became known to the capital. They were the family that was chosen to make the special mirrors for the Emperor. The envoy gave the design for the mirrors to Yuren's grandfather.
That must have been the mirror design we found at the house.
Uh-huh.
Which matches the pattern in the photo that we found at Manyuan Temple.
And the relief we
This
found
game would
at
be
the
so
quarry.
much better if it deleted 90% of the cruft in the middle and just focused on like stuff like
This
this.
pattern is everywhere.
Listen carefully.
I'm listening. You're not saying anything. Speak. You're still not saying anything.
Find the 6 tokens here, then climb the bell
Collect the
tower.
10 bear asses.
The bell tower?
Uh-huh.
There are 6 tokens that serve as keys. You have to find them all.
Where are they? Do we not have any guidance? Find the 6 bell tower tokens. Oh my god, we have no guidance. Wait, are they in... Oh, wait, are they in this building?
Medicine.
Medicine. I don't even know what these tokens are supposed to look like. Assuming they're actually in here. Oh, wait.
This could be an alcohol design.
Is that a token?
Elder, yeah.
What is it?
A token. There's a picture of alcohol drawn on it.
Okay, so those are the tokens.
That's what we need.
Why didn't you store them together? Why are they all over your house? Why are they so... What makes them so useful?
There's nothing inside.
There's nothing inside.
This is useless.
What if it's behind it?
There's nothing inside.
Wait, keys. Maybe the keys are useful.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
What if we need to open something, though? That could be useful. Oh? Oh my fucking god. Okay, we can't get to that one.
Dried herbs. And nothing else.
What if it's in the box? You don't know what's in... It could be in there, though. How the fuck are there going to be 6 hidden in here?
It's a token with a dragon on it. There's a piece of paper with it. This might be a clue. Let's take them.
Token key dragon. Dragon these nuts. Okay, nothing up the top here. Pan.
This is useless.
Could be behind it. Bird.
Nothing in here. It's a crane design.
Why did it have to be 6? Okay, we got 3 of them.
There's a token here.
What? What is it a picture of?
It's a crane design.
Yes, that's what we need.
That's it. Good find.
So does she just never use any of this storage? It's like, why are they just... Why is it just mixed in with all your shit? Surely there won't be 2 in the same thing, yeah. Wait, there's something we can interact with there. Hold up. Maybe?
This is a rolling pin.
It is.
I've no use for it.
Fuck. What if I beat someone with it? This is a pestle and mortar. I have no use for it. It is a rusty pot. I have no use for it. Are those plastic forks? I have no use for it.
A can?
Chili con carne! Oh! Oh!
It's a sword design. Elder, yeah.
Why isn't Shenhua
Something
helping?
there.
A token with a sword design.
Yes, that's it.
Like, there's literally no reason why Shenhua couldn't be helping right now. It's like, fuck you. Go do it yourself. Oh, 5th?
It looks like a fist design. I found a token here.
What? What's the matter?
I found a token.
It's a token with a fist on it.
Looks like you found it.
Okay, one more token. It's probably not in one of these, but doesn't hurt to check. Well, it hurts my sanity, but you know, that's normal Shenmue stuff. Pot. Okay, I think I checked everything in this area, so maybe it's like around the side, like over here.
A scale. Maybe they used it to weigh herbs?
Come on. We're gonna struggle to find the last one, aren't we? We are 100% gonna struggle to find the last one. Oh! Apparently not, it's right there. That actually went surprisingly smooth compared to some of these.
Did you find something?
A token with a moon design.
That's it.
Okay, sweet. That is all 6 tokens. At least it should be.
We've got all 6 tokens.
Okay. Okay.
Elder, yeah. I found them all.
Gotta catch 'em
Oh,
all.
you did. You should take that up the bell tower.
Okay. Shenhua, you did nothing. You do not get to climb the bell tower with me. Piss off.
Look at the time. I'll try again tomorrow.
What do you mean? Oh my
at the time.
god, we can't.
I'll try again tomorrow.
This. This fucking game. This fucking game. What do you mean? What do you mean we have to come back here tomorrow? Why? For what possible reason could we not do it now? God fucking damn it, man. God fucking damn it. Okay, I guess we have to go fucking back home, then come back tomorrow. Actually, wait, can we go... Could we train Rooster stance here? Like, if we go to Sunflower Boy? Or is that only a thing we could do during that specific segment? Let us see. Okay. Will you let me train?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Mr. Sun,
Oh, no.
I can...
that's...
Where's the world?
I see.
Okay,
Nah,
apparently
I'm
not.
sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, back to Shenmue's house then. I am curious, like, how far we are from the end of the game. Because it doesn't really feel like the ball's moving that much. And my understanding is this game's not crazy long. Granted, Shenmue 2, nothing happened for 95% of the game, and then it just ended. So, I don't know what I should expect, actually.
I better eat something before I fall over.
Oh, we can just teleport back to Shenmue. There we go. I didn't even see that. Short. And now we can go to fucking bed. Shave the game. And sleep. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Okay. At least the story's progressing now. There's that. Okay, now we can go up the bell tower. Now the game's not fucking locking us out of it because it's 5 p.m. Because 5 p.m., that's too late to climb the bell tower. You could not possibly do that. Why would you even consider that? Bed. Bed is gonna sound very nice after my shift tonight. I will be at work for 7 hours tonight. That is too long. That is too long. And there's all the normal people with actual real jobs who are like, that's a normal day. Okay. So this is the point of no return. I don't even know what I would do in Bailu at this point. Like, I'm sure there's something. I know we can buy, like, the items over there. I'm not going for 100%, though, so... Honestly, I think we just point in no return Bailu and go to the next location. That seems like an idea for me. I'll just make an alt save just in case we want to go back for whatever reason. Consider finishing activities in Bailu Village before proceeding. Go on. No. Boobies. Tig all biddies.
Where does this key go?
Are we gonna... Oh my god, we're going to fucking find it, aren't we?
Leo, take a look.
Oh, no. Cutscene's gonna do it.
There's something on the pillar.
What the heck is this? Does this image mean something?
Hand. So we have open hand, we have Phoenix, we have Turtle.
The token might just fit in here. Wait a second.
Oh my god. We have Constellation, we have Wheel, and we have Food. Sorry? What does any of this mean?
Wait a second.
Maybe what goes with it? Well, I would assume then the food goes with the alcohol. The hand... I'm gonna assume rock, paper, scissors. That's my logic. My logic is probably wrong. Bird and... bird? I don't know. Turtle and dragon. Constellation and moon. That makes sense. And what's our last one? Sword, and that could be shield.
Nothing's happening. Let me rethink this.
I think we're stuck here until we work it out. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up. Because I don't want to go through, what, 36 different iterations? Shenmue 3 token. Token bell tower. Phoenix Dragon. Yeah, that also makes sense.
The images on the pillar and the token. Could they be part of one drawing? Let's think about this a bit more.
Sun. Oh, that was a sun. I thought it was a shield. Okay, so yeah, sun and moon. That makes sense. I think I was most of the way there. So bun and alcohol. That was correct. So my logic was right. I just got some of the things wrong. I got this one was right. Open palm and closed palm. Rock, paper, scissors. Then this is Phoenix and Dragon. Then Turtle and Crane. And that's shield. Ah, okay, my logic was right. I thought that was a constellation. I guess there is a constellation on the shield. My logic was right, my interpretation was wrong.
Now this is something else.
Ooh.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here for a while.
You sure? It looks perfectly clean.
A hexagonal prism?
This is a wheel repository.
A
What's
what?
it for?
You can find these in old temples. The monks keep sutras inside of them. Turning it once gets you through one sutra. But why is it here of all places?
Then, let's take a look. It won't budge.
Do it harder.
This one's the sun and moon. I wonder what it means.
It means sun and moon. Are you fucking stupid?
This is...
Oh! Phoenix. Oh, hello.
Shenhua, isn't this?
Just like the Sword of the Seven Stars.
Oh yeah, that was from the second game.
Do you think?
Where'd you pull that from? Oh, now we can move it.
Nothing happens, even if I turn it. Am I missing something? Am I turning it wrong?
No, we're still trying to find the murderer.
The paper.
The what?
The paper from Elder Yez's house.
Okay.
This old thing?
Eh? Honestly, I will be so surprised if we do. What does that represent?
Nothing happens, even if I turn it. Am I missing something? Am I turning it wrong?
Huh. Eh? There's like a combination here that I'm not getting.
Nothing happens, even if I turn it. Am I missing something? Am I turning it wrong?
You've got to turn it a certain way, but I'm not sure. Wait, left, 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 right, right, right. Oh, wait. Also, what do you mean? Oh, left button, okay. So left, left. No, that reset.
Nothing happens, even if I turn it. Am I missing something? Am I turning it wrong?
I tried to do the puzzle and you just complained in the middle of me doing the inputs. Left, left.
Nothing happens, even if I turn it. Am I missing something? Am I turning it wrong?
No, you're just giving up in the middle of me doing the fucking input string. Unless the input means turn it that way, which is not what that means. You should... I've got the fucking inputs on the screen here. It said left, left, left. What it actually meant was right, right, right. But you are turning it to the left. You're pressing the right button. Say fucking clockwise and counterclockwise. Thank you, PC Gamer. I appreciate your very sensible instructions.
What's this?
We should head to Elder Yez's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can of Pringles.
Shenmue, dear, what do you see on this scroll?
Well, there's a dragon and a phoenix.
There
I'm
is.
certain of it.
Game facts. Oh, I love game facts.
There's also some treasure.
So many games I finished because of game facts.
So, if the dragon is the emperor and the phoenix the empress, the treasure is the hidden treasure in their palace.
We saw all of these patterns in the quarry.
Like Shenmue, like a dragon.
This pattern here is identical to the Phoenix mirror.
The Chur-Yo-Man is desperate to find this mirror. For together, the Phoenix and Dragon mirrors are the key to hidden treasure.
This is
Is
huge.
there a mod put Yo in Yakuza? I don't know, but someone could do it.
Anything else?
I don't know if there's enough fans to do
The
so.
cormorant fissure and the hole in the rock.
Well now, let me think.
Was it made? No, it's not made by RGG. It's made by. It was. Well, this one's
The
not
port
made by
town of
Sega.
Miaowu
The original
along
were.
the
The original
Lijiang
two.
River has a cave rock. you
This is an
can
indie
pass
game.
Through.
Really?
Yes, it's quite large.
This was a Kickstarter game.
As for the cormorant fishermen, yes, that is a picture of Miaowu. I'm almost certain.
The last picture extends out into a mountain cliff.
A mountain cliff.
I don't know how it
seems
works.
that the treasure at the heart of this calamity is hidden in those mountains.
This is...
I think Sega just
A
didn't
lot
care
to
about the
take
IP and
in.
just let it go pretty cheap.
What could these pictures possibly mean?
Or maybe Suzuki had
My
rights over it or
dear,
something. I don't know.
I believe you hold a map to the treasure.
Oh my god. Oh!
Damn it.
I will take the treasure scroll.
I don't think Sega gives a shit about making
You again.
Shenmue at this point.
Give that back.
Yo, hello, hello!
I will not, for you are weak, but I am strong. The treasure scroll is mine now.
What are you talking about?
Dodge back,
Why don't you
dodge
come
and
down
throw.
here and fight me?
The weak won't fight.
I am strong.
Then fight, instead of fleeing like a coward.
Okay.
That worked in Shenmue 1. I don't know. Shenmue 3 has some interesting design choices. Oh my god, I thought it was another. Gotta redo that one. I do like the way the QTEs work, where you can just immediately redo them. We are much stronger than we were in the earlier games. Did we just knock him out immediately? Oh my god!
Men?
Wait, we don't even have to fight Chai?
I know nothing.
No shot!
Say what?
Where have you taken the stonemasons?
They took them on a boat.
Yen too?
I'm on a boat!
I don't know.
I'm on a boat!
2 stonemasons. Long-haired man and an old man.
Father, ensure.
Where?
Meow.
Niao? Get back here!
They're headed to Niawu.
The same place on the scroll.
Okay, so he doesn't own the IP, he just licensed it. Okay. Oh. Not my mic. My bad. Oops. Imagine the game just ended here.
From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him.
I know it doesn't
The
because there's
strength that
characters
would
we haven't
fulfill his
seen yet, but it
wishes.
would be very funny.
When he is ready, he shall seek me out. And we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny.
Trying to
since
give you
ancient
like fucking
times.
PTSD from the earlier games ending like this.
A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
Shenhua, dear, the time
It is
has
pretty
come.
sometimes.
Go with the one who holds the phoenix.
This really does feel like an end though, doesn't it? Like, title screen right here. Is the game growing on me now? I don't hate it. How is this? Wait, is this not in engine? The cutscene's compressed. This is not in engine. What fucking year did this game come out? Can you stop with the horn, thank you? subscribe bell. I did hear that. It does sound like it, doesn't it? Oh, a new love interest that is never going to be explored. Wait, are we back in Hong Kong now?
Over there, that's the famous bay.
The famous bay?
He can control any cormorant he puts his hands on. Your room number is 201.
What?
The hotel is on the harbor. There's a sign for Hotel Niaowu. You can't miss it. I'll have your bags sent up. In the meantime, why don't you check out the vendors in town?
That's very helpful.
Have a great trip.
She is gonna steal our bag. Oh, wait, that's the DLC now available. I probably should have did some money making before I left. Because I assume there's some sensible money making system here, but I wouldn't have a clue.
Chobu-chan. What is this thing?
They didn't want to localize it.
Chobu-chan.
They didn't want to have like properly localize it, so they just changed the. They just have both pictures here for the English and Japanese version. That's great. I love that. I think that is where we're going to end off the game for today. You're nowhere near done. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware. That's the end of the game for today, though, because I do have to. I do have to bounce earlier. We can do a little bit of React. Of course, right. Quitting the game doesn't quit the game. Why would it? Why would it? That only makes sense. Short vid? What do we have? Is this going to be the one you've sent me the like 12 times? It is. Yes, it is that one. Thought so. There was one that I started looking at. Can I submit a brain rot video? You can. I would prefer you not do that, but you can. Oh, yes, this is the one. I built Final Fantasy X on a real PS1. This one I thought looked really cool. Also, it's Final Fantasy X. That sounds graphically impressive. It sounds really cool. I'll be back in just a second though, and then I think we'll start with this, and I guess we can do the headphone ones after that. That's what we'll do, okay? That's what we'll do. So then, Yuri mentioned. Oh no, what have we got here? Stranded on Planet Yuri. What is that title? Okay, we might check that one out afterwards. What a fucking title that is. Anyway, we'll see how long this one takes us. Yes. Anyway, I built Final Fantasy X on a real PS1. This came out 3 days ago. Like, it is graphically impressive for like
This
a PS1.
is my homebrew demo of Final Fantasy X running on the original PlayStation, not a PC remake or a retro shader, which is a problem because Final Fantasy X was built for the PS2, and it was one of the biggest leaps forward the series had ever made. So I wanted to answer a weird question. What if instead of Final Fantasy VII, 8, or 9, this was the story Square had tried to make on the PS1? Well, we wouldn't know until we tried, so let's get into it. The slice I picked was Seymour's fight at Macalania Temple, because that scene is basically a stress test for every major mechanic of the game. The first version of the map wasn't that great. It was mostly me trying to get the proportions of the room to make sense before worrying about whether it looked good. So I blocked out the floor and walls first, and that's always the awkward stage because it looks so plain. Once the floor textures went in, the project finally started to look a little bit like a game. The wall textures pushed it further, and then the separate door model and dome gave the back of the room something to focus on. That was the point where I realized the camera was going to matter as much as the geometry.
Yeah,
I
you'd have
spent
to
a
use like
while
a
in
fixed
free
camera.
cam just trying to find a shot that felt believable. That sounds like a small step, but old Final Fantasy games were highly dependent on camera placement.
Yeah, I've discussed this a number of times. There are so many shots in 7, which I think only work with a fixed camera. FF7 fixed camera. Let me see if I can find a... the forest scene. FF7 forest. This one. Yes. The sleeping forest. So, I don't know why they have Cloud in the shot, but you're in like the center here, and you're constantly fixed on this glowing thing in the distance. You don't have like this camera you can just like look around wherever you want. You know exactly where you have to go. Same with shots like this, right? Like you can do some kind of janky things with how you're handling the staircases because you have a fixed camera that is always pointing in a certain way.
Final Fantasy VII through Final Fantasy IX are full of angles that quietly tell you what the scene is about. Resident Evil does the same thing in a horror context. And once the camera was fixed, I could do something really cool. But before that, I needed people in the room. Titus was the first character I brought in, and the scene immediately felt better. A room can look fine in a still image, but it doesn't become a game until someone can move through it. Then I added the other party members. They weren't doing anything yet, but even static party placement matters in a Final Fantasy scene. But once I added Seymour, the scene began to break. Seymour was different because he was a live textured model. The scene started lagging badly, and that forced the first major decision. Instead of rendering the temple every frame, I captured the finished camera view without the characters and turned it into the background. In the build, that background becomes PS1 TIM textures drawn back as flat strips across the screen. The console's not really drawing the temple anymore, it's drawing an image of the temple, then placing the live characters and UI over it.
I love old game design. I fucking adore old game design, because this is bullshit that you don't have to do anymore, but if you do it, you can get so much optimization out of it. I wish, like, you know, a lot of indie game developers, they make really cool stuff. I do kind of wish there was more devs who were truly exploring the past. Like, making new games with more, like, cleaner modern mechanics, but taking advantage of these ancient techniques, getting these games running on just absolute potatoes.
And that's exactly the kind of trick that made PS1 Final Fantasy work. When you look at places like Midgar or Balam Garden, most of what you're admiring is not real-time 3D. It's pre-rendered art with real-time characters walking through it.
Which is part of the reason why when you upscale these games, the games still look very scuffed because it is a texture in the background. The models look clean, but the backgrounds are still rough as fuck.
Once the room was working, I started building the cutscene logic. The trigger is simple in a very old RPG way. Titus can run around until he reaches the center of the room, the code checks his distance from that point, and once he's close enough, control gives way to the cutscene. At first, the dialogue box appeared instantly. It worked, but it felt like debug text, so I used Final Fantasy VIII as the reference point. I made the text box open over a few frames. It's not a huge feature, but it made the cutscene feel much more intentional. And I reversed the animation when the new line was coming in.
Yeah.
Then I started scripting the actual confrontation. Yuna enters partway through, runs toward the party, and turns towards Seymour. But before we could do the fight, I wanted to add an FMV, or full motion video. Some of those old square FMVs from the PS1 era are so memorable, and they must have seemed incredible graphically compared to the actual game graphics from that time. I made a short 90s CG style shot of Seymour in Blender, then rendered it into a normal video. For the PlayStation, this gets converted into
like if you go back and not just Square, Blizzard. If you go back and look at like the Warcraft 2 cinematics, they look kind of bad today. But for the time, holy!
STR file. That's the disk streaming video format the console can feed into its MDEC hardware, which is basically the PS1's dedicated FMV machine. The video is not just loaded into RAM and played from memory, it streams in sectors from the disk while the scene is running.
Makes sense.
The STR file itself is around 1.3 megabytes. For this clip, it contains 58 video frames, and most frames are split across 8 or 9 disk sectors. Each decoded frame is then copied into VRAM in 16 pixel wide vertical slices, and here's how it turned out. For the battle, I used the same fixed camera logic as the temple. The battle background is also a still image. If the arena doesn't need to move, the console should spend its effort on the things that do. I brought in Yuna and Lulu first, then I tried to bring in Seymour again, and this time he broke in a much more visually upsetting way. He had texture problems. PS1 texture issues are strange if you're used to modern engines. Today, you tend to think of a texture as a file attached to a material.
Sure.
On the PS1, VRAM is a physical space that has to be packed carefully. Frame buffers live there and texture pages live there. If two things overlap, the console just draws whatever memory it finds and acts like that was your plan. That means if you don't pack and budget for every little thing extremely intentionally, you're going to run into a lot of issues down the line, or in this case, immediately. But once he was stable, the battle could start becoming an actual battle. The first battle UI was functional, but it didn't feel like Final Fantasy yet. I had a command box and HP display working, then added a little yellow triangle for the selected command. It technically did its job, but it felt wrong immediately. So I replaced it with the classic Final Fantasy hand pointer, and that tiny hand does a remarkable amount of work. The moment it appears beside a command, your brain understands that it's a Final Fantasy game. I also added a rotating pyramid above the active character. Party turns use a yellow marker, enemies use a red one. It's not subtle, but that's the point. In a busy battle scene, a turn indicator shouldn't ask the player to solve a puzzle. The red marker could move between Seymour and the guards, and the target text updated with it. Then I added the CTB panel, which pulled the whole thing closer
this is getting
to Final
really
Fantasy
cool.
X specifically. The Guado guards are one model reused and mirrored. That sounds like a shortcut because it is one, but old games are built out of good shortcuts. People sometimes talk about palette swaps like they were just lazy, but on older hardware they were...
They are lazy when you have the resources for them. Like, you know, a good sort of similarity if you want to go with Final Fantasy, right? You have the Omega weapon, Emerald weapon, and Ruby weapon, right? Like, they are... like, yes, it is kind of a shortcut. Too many folks say shortcut like it's a bad thing. I think shortcut is a bad thing when it becomes visible to the user, right? Like, there are a lot of like, we watched a video the other week about how the Guilty Gear animation works. There is a lot of jank shortcuts with how Guilty Gear animation works. Like, some of the shadows, for example, are just painted onto the model. Like, that's a shortcut, but it's a shortcut that, unless you know about animation, you're never gonna see it.
Often practical design. Mortal Kombat did it with ninjas, RPGs did it constantly with enemy families. Reusing a silhouette saves memory, saves art time, and helps the player understand what kind of enemy they're looking at.
That's true,
The guards also led to a less visible problem. At one point, the game simply stopped booting.
Oh.
This was not a texture bug, it wasn't VRAM, it was normal PS1 RAM, which makes the issue a lot scarier. The newly imported healer model pushed the build close enough to the limit that the game didn't have enough headroom left. The big win came from a buffer called the Packet Arena. This is CPU side space used to build
I did enjoy
a frame.
the Guilty video, it was
it's
really
where
fun.
the renderer prepares polygon packets, UI packets, draw commands, and the ordering table. The important catch is that the renderer keeps 2 of these frame buffers. So when I reduced packet length from 262,144 bytes to 196,608, that saved 64 kilobytes twice. That one change recovered 128 kilobytes of RAM, moving the...
The kind of optimization you would never even think about. Like, you know, nowadays there's the idea like unused RAM is wasted RAM. And that's true. But at the same time, again, limitation breeds creativity, and trying to save 57 kilobytes of RAM on a modern game might be overkill. But there is value in trying to save, like, you know, 100 megabytes of RAM, 200 megabytes of RAM. Like, is there a reason why you need to... Is there a reason why those trees in the distance need to be, like, full 3D models? So they need to be, like, the full poly count. Could they be a lower poly count? Could it work as a billboard? Like, these are things that you can still think about that will make legitimate savings on modern games.
Project from about 57 kilobytes free to about 185 kilobytes free. On a modern machine, that sounds like nothing, but on a PS1, that's the difference between the game being, well, a game, and not even being able to boot. This whole section is very unglamorous, but it left me with a huge amount of respect for PS1 developers in the 90s. Once it booted reliably, the battle still had the other problem. It was incredibly slow. At one point, it was running at around 7 FPS, which is more than a little rough. So I added an FPS counter and started treating performance as part of the design instead of something I could fix later.
So, when it comes to FF7, I believe the animations ran at 15 FPS. Like, the game itself, I want to say originally ran at 30? But I'm pretty sure the enemy, like, the actual battle animations were at 15. And that was, like, a stylistic choice, my understanding.
Some optimizations were obvious. If something was off-screen, it shouldn't be drawn.
Sure.
If an actor was not relevant to the current shot, it could stay quiet. The bigger win was catching projected battle geometry for the less dynamic actors. For characters, the game can project the mesh into screen space once, and replay those catch triangles until the pose, animation frame, or camera changes. When it works, repeated 3D work becomes a much cheaper 2D replay step. I would not claim this is exactly how Final Fantasy VIII or Final Fantasy IX did it without reverse engineering proof, but it is a very believable class of technique for that era. With a fixed camera and such limited resources, you need to be extremely efficient with every little thing to make
It's crazy that you could make something that looks like this on a fucking PS1.
The game just work. After that passed, the fight climbed to around 19 or 20 FPS. Still not perfect, but after 7 FPS, it felt like I was playing on a 240 FPS 4K monitor. For bigger attacks, I stopped drawing the whole arena. Instead, the game cuts to a black presentation.
Yep, that's another thing you often... If go back and play 7, all of the big attacks take place either on there being a basic texture or just a black background. Take, for example, Sephiroth's attack. Like, Sephiroth's, the attack where he, like, calls down a meteor and it blows up the planets. Most of the screen, nothing's being rendered.
Space where only the acting character, the target, and the effect needs to...
It saves performance, but also it visually focuses on the thing that is happening.
...to exist. It also gives the PS1 breathing room. With the background gone and fewer actors visible, the scene can afford heavier effects and models. Seymour's spells came first. Fyra was the baseline, and then I built the other elemental spells around the same idea. Each one needed manual adjustment because target positions are not interchangeable. Watera was probably my favorite to fake. And there's no real fluid simulation here. The effect is simple geometry, translucent spray, sine wave motion, and a little bit of blue-white color to let the viewer finish the illusion. Then Tidus got his basic attack. Seymour flashes red when he's hit. I also made enemy HP appear only when the enemy is selected. From there, the fight filled out quickly. Titus got a special attack, Lulu could cast Fira and use her doll, Yuna could heal with Cure, then I added Shiva. Shiva is much heavier than a normal PS1 era model would be. In this build, she's around 2100 vertices, which makes sense because this one particular model isn't something I made. It's actually an import from the Final Fantasy III DS port. That would be a problem if the full battle was still being drawn, but the black presentation shot makes it work. And that's one of my favorite discoveries. You can afford one expensive thing if everything around it is cheap enough. Once the battle worked, I added death animations. There's a clip where everyone dies at the same time that I added as a test, and I think it just looks insanely dumb and funny. After Seymour goes down, I wanted the fight to escalate instead of just ending, so here's how that cutscene turned out.
Feel my pain. Come, Anima.
The whole cutscene is actually pretty simple.
One thing that he hasn't addressed at all is music. He has sound effects, but music has not been a concern at all.
Is translucent
I wonder
triangle
if that
rings,
comes up in the
chain
last
is
couple
simple
of minutes.
boxy links. The impact is mostly camera shake and timing. And that's the part of D-Makes I find most interesting. You're not recreating the original shot literally. You're asking yourself what they might have done on completely different hardware. After that, I added Anima's attacks and eventually a death cutscene where it gets dragged back down. After the Macalania slice was working, I made a few extra scenes. The first was the Titus laughing scene, because every Final Fantasy X project is legally required to include it. That one is also an FMV just like before, except I didn't make it. Then I built Besaid. Macalania is controlled and staged. Besaid needed to feel more open, so I made a beach scene where Titus could run around and go into the water. The water is all suggestion. The ground has sine wave ripples, the surface uses translucent texture geometry, and Titus gets tinted blue when he goes under.
Like I do think Titus' model is a little bit too much, right? Like you could make something more in line with the like FF8, like even FF8 models. Or you could go even harder and go like FF7 models, and then sort of get a lot more room to work with this background.
None of it's real water, but it's a pretty decent fake for such weak hardware. I also tried giving Titus a separate face texture by patching his actual Final Fantasy face onto the model, and this was a mistake. He looked like some kind of horrible experiment gone wrong. Still, bad experiments are useful. They show where the limit is, and they make you appreciate how carefully older character artists had to balance texture detail against the shape of the model. Now, the only step was seeing if it would work on real hardware, so I'll let you look at some real gameplay on both a modern monitor and a CRT.
Oh, okay, you had music there. Okay. He didn't talk about the music, though. Did he even talk about sound effects, though? Because I don't think that even came up. I think the main focus was on textures. Textures and models. Unless I was just, like, zoned out for a second. Come! Honestly,
well, this was
neat.
definitely the most interesting project I worked on so far, and it left me with an insane degree of respect for the Square developers for being able to push such amazing graphics and mechanics into hardware that's realistically hundreds of thousands of times weaker than what we have now. but it really helps us understand why they waited until the PS2 to do a massive concept like Final Fantasy X. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing as it really helps the channel. Leave a comment below suggesting what you want to see me do next, and I'll see you in the next one.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. I'll send you guys the link to the video. Check out the channel. They only have 16k subs, so give them some support. Yes. Okay, we got time for one more today. We can either do the ultimate lo-fi headphones, or whatever the fuck this is. I think we got to do the headphones. You stop sending me the link. Yuri next stream? That, you know, we could do that. I'll keep it on the list. Holy brain rot. Okay, we'll check out the headphones. I'm sorry, it's made of a phone? Oh, right. They're get it? Because they're headphones.
About a month ago, I stumbled across this eBay listing for a payphone handset. Now, honestly, there's nothing particularly
whatever. Sure.
Interesting about it.
Actually, to be fair, I did see someone selling Adelaide Metro bus seats a few months back, or either bus or train seats. I was very tempted to go buy them.
But curiosity got the better of me and I bought two anyways. Why? Well, I had recently seen this clip from streamer PayMoneyWubby, where he used a payphone handset as a mic, and it got me thinking. God. If you can connect one payphone handset to a computer, what's stopping you from connecting a second one, and then combining them to create some sort of terrible gaming headset?
Something like this is probably what I'm thinking.
Oh my god.
It'll probably sound bad, be uncomfortable, and have no practical use. That's never stopped me before. So let's explain the plan. The basic idea is going to be to create some sort of 3D printed frame to hold the handsets against my head, with one big caveat. The handsets must remain unharmed.
There was a dude on Craigslist once that was selling a police door breaker for $50 to replace HIS door. He said the cops forgot to take it.
They forgot to take it. Yeah, I'm sure trying to sell police property is going to go well for you. I love that. My favorite eBay listing is the guy selling the Sony Pizza Station 5. Sony was not a fan of people having dev kits and people selling them. So this guy pretended that the PS5 dev kit was like a pizza oven. If you buy a train/bus, you usually buy it for the moquette? I don't know what that word is.
Projects, so no drilling, gluing, or destruction of any kind. And I hope that I can just adapt them to something ubiquitous like USB-C or a regular old headphone jack. Now at first, I thought the red and black wires looked pretty speaker-coded, but some quick experimentation revealed that the speakers are actually the white wires.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
Okay, that's enough of that. Now, as promising as that sounds, right now I'm just testing with my signal generator. So to make sure it would actually work with my computer, I grabbed this USB audio dongle.
Alright, I can hear both now. Oh wow, that is just as good as I thought it would sound.
I might have to crank my volume all the way up, but it really was just as simple as wiring the speakers to the right part of a TR or S jack, so I figured the mic would be just as simple. From prior research, I knew the mic in these handsets was something called a carbon mic. It's basically just a bunch of tiny carbon granules that get compressed when you talk into them, which changes the effective resistance of the mic. Put that in a voltage divider, and you get a changing voltage at the output.
1, 2.
Patent C cover.
Now,
right.
Most 3.5mm jacks already supply bias voltage for electret mics through a resistor. And I think we can just hook our mic up directly to form the voltage divider that we need. This is definitely a non-standard technique, but it totally works.
Oh,
I mean, I did have to add another resistor to reduce the gain, but it does work. On to our next problem. Designing some sort of frame to hold payphones against my ears for a hands-free experience. Now, I've never designed headphones before, but after a few days of prototyping, I think I came up with something that'll work. It's some sort of captive cup system that uses two different hollow pieces to hold a payphone in place at the perfect angle.
Right.
And by using heat set inserts, I was able to make sure everything would stay as secure as possible and won't loosen up over time. But for the rest of the design, I took a lot of inspiration from these 3D printed headphones. That's how I learned about a technique where you can use these tiny metal dowels to create some pretty good swivel joints.
Ooh,
like this.
That's cool.
But despite that success, pressing plastic directly against my ears doesn't exactly sound comfortable, so I bought this sheet of polyurethane foam. I could use my laser cutter to cut it, but after gassing myself last time and reading the warning sheet for this foam, I think I need a different approach.
Yeah, maybe don't burn that one. Bad idea.
Oh my god, that works. Why does that work so well?
But that was just a test. I need to go much bigger for the final thing.
Oh no. Yep, that's...
Except it was a little too grippy, so I figured maybe I'd try it on my drill press.
Just cut it with a fucking knife. Just use a knife. Cut out a square and then round the edges. Cut out a square, put a bit of plastic on it, and then go around the plastic. There are so many ways to do this easier than what the fuck you're doing here. Box cutters are cheap too. Yes.
Maybe it'll be able to put enough...
Fucking god. Just use a fucking knife.
Juice in to mitigate that. That, or because I'd completely unsecured the foam, it would just fling it across the room like before.
Feels, now that I'm thinking about it, incredibly stupid.
Yeah! He's still using a fucking drill.
You know what, they look like shit, but it's good enough for my use case.
Yeah. You have scissors. Why were you not doing?
And after trimming down the pieces to remove any extra fluff and gluing them to the earpieces,
I have to see if anyone mentions the cutting. Legally distinct Bringus. Cut. I would have bought a headphone cushion for a random headphone rather than trying to cut it. Yeah, you could have also just done that. Just buy generic earphone covers.
The first version
you can
of
just
the
buy
paid
those.
Headphones are done, and I'm ready to see how they sound.
All right, let's try these suckers on.
Wow. Something is wrong about this fit. It kind of just feels like they're hanging off my head. The mic seems to be about an inch lower than it should be, so I'll probably need to change the angle. But also, it doesn't really feel like it's pushing against my head, so I might need to change the way that these are designed. Just feel a little floppy, but I mean, I'm gonna turn on some music real quick. Okay, this adapter could totally get loud enough. I wonder if you can...
Not sure why the output is bleeding back into the input. Because they're fucking shit.
Hear it through the mic, though.
They work!
They sound way better through the speakers than the mic sounds. Like the mic...
So, one of the things about phones, most of the reason why phone calls traditionally sounded bad wasn't because phone mics were bad. Phone mics have been, especially once you get into like the iPhone era, phone mics have been amazing for a long time. Maybe not amazing, but like solid for a long time. The reason why phone calls sounded so bad is we were trying to fit so many phone calls over fucking copper wire. So what you had to effectively do was, the way that phone calls, at least traditionally, used to work before we did all the digital stuff, is you would have the call, and they would basically cut off both the highs and the lows, and then to fit extra calls along the same line, they would effectively shift the hertz range. So you would have like your regular call range, and then next to it would be the same. It would be another call, but like pitched at a different pitch, and they would fit a bunch of calls along the same line by doing that. And then effectively, when it got to you, then they would just shift it back to what it originally was. It's the radio signals for wireless era and wires for the landline and payphone era. Yeah.
It's ass. I mean, it's like ass in a charming way, but the speakers are just like dinky, whatever headphones. I'm sure like knockoff AirPods are as good.
Okay, so there are a few issues, and I could just wrap things up with a few fixes to the existing parts, but there's something else I need to do. Every payphone inherently has a kiosk, and I think these headphones are sorely lacking one. This one will be our inspiration. Blue rim, light up sign, and the actual payphone itself hanging
the graffiti as well.
I started by messing around with transparent PLA and high power LEDs to make the sign, and it seemed to work out pretty well, so I went ahead and designed the rest of the kiosk around it. And because these parts are so big, there were plenty of nights where I went to bed to the lullaby of my 3D printer. But eventually, I had all my parts and I could start putting everything together. It's all held together with heat set inserts and metric screws to make things as secure as possible, and by now, you've probably noticed this component. This is a coin acceptor, because yes, you will have to pay to use these headphones. Basically, choose what type of coin you're willing to accept by replacing this guy here, and then when somebody puts in a matching coin, you'll get a pull slide on the signal line. We can detect that with a microcontroller, and trigger a couple relays that cut power to both the headphone speakers and the mic input. And as a final touch, I added in this authentic phone keypad. Getting it to work was honestly fairly simple. I reverse engineered the entire circuit from photos, found ground and power points, and a place to tap into the output signal. By feeding that into a passive summer circuit with the mic input, I can inject those classic beeps and boops into the mic signal. Honestly, the wiring for this project was a fucking nightmare, and that's why I usually like to design PCBs to simplify my electronics. But since I was trying to get this video out on time, I figured I'd go the old-fashioned route, and I guess I learned my lesson. In comparison, the code was actually extremely simple, and it's pretty much not worth talking about. But it wasn't always easy for me to write code.
Average hobbyist project.
12, I learned programming the hard way.
Oh, wait. What is the sponsor gonna be? Is it gonna be an AI sponsor, or is this gonna be like boot.dev? I'm thinking boot.dev.
Thick and boring
textbook. Or something of that
what I really
nature.
Needed was something like Brilliant.
Oh, Brilliant. Okay, fair enough.
Sponsor of today's video. Brilliant is a platform that can help you learn the things that you've always wanted to learn. Explore topics like math and computer science with visual, interactive lessons, which I find appeal to my monkey brain much more, and is backed up by years of research from top institutions. Brilliant personalizes learning for you, starting you off at exactly the right place for what you already know. And recently, Brilliant added custom practice sets and reviews to make sure you really retain information. And you might be saying, but Caden, I recently sold the RAM out of my computer and I don't have a desktop to learn on anymore. Well, don't worry, because Brilliant has a mobile app, so you can learn wherever you want and whenever you want. And while I'm using Brilliant to learn about quantum, Brilliant has a mobile app.
Oh, it's doing the Duolingo thing. Ooh. Oh, that's gross. I don't like that. It's like the Duolingo, a lot of the questions, it doesn't get you to type things out. It gets you to just like select the right option.
So you can learn wherever you want and whenever you want. And while I'm using Brilliant to learn about quantum computing, Brilliant has doubled the size of their content library this year, so there are plenty of options. And don't worry, even with the rise of AI, each course is still painstakingly crafted by real human experts.
Unlike Duolingo.
If that interests you, you can start learning for free on Brilliant by scanning the QR code on screen or visiting my link. You can also get 20% off an annual premium subscription right now, which gives unlimited daily access to everything on Brilliant. Thanks to Brilliant, and let's get back to the video. But now, finally, it's time for me to show this thing off.
Average hobbyist project. As soon as you want to show anyone, it doesn't work. Okay, fair enough. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It feels like something the Doctor would own. 4 minutes. Okay, what is this one? What is this? Okay, fine. Fine. We'll watch the Theo one because it's funny. Average Theo video be like... What is this?
I'm just going to be real with you guys. I'm way
completely wrong accent. You gotta try harder on the accent.
Smarter than you at everything. The other day, I made a video about browsers, and it got some negative feedback. It's surprising how many people can be wrong. I know for a fact that everyone who watched that video until the end completely agrees with me. You wouldn't be here if you could read, so I wouldn't start pushing back on my opinions. Now I'm going to spend the next 3 hours just reading 6 different blog posts. So what do I actually need my browser to do? I needed to render HTML, to manage my tabs, to use all my RAM, and this will be important later. I needed to manage my bookmarks, and I needed to sell all my data. We're going to start with the third option for some reason. Browsers need to use as much RAM as possible. And the reason for that is AI pricing, which no one understands except for me. If we take a look at this chart showing all the AI models, it gives a good representation of the current state of AI. But I'm going to add something to this. Fettuccine Alfredo. And here's what's super interesting. If you sort by calories, you can clearly see that OpenAI is the best company in the world, and I love them so much. The first browser we're looking at today
I
is
don't
called
watch
Curve.
enough Theo content
Flashbang warning.
to get most
It's
of the
in beta,
jokes
but you
here.
can get access to it by using my invitation code. I'm not sponsored by them. I just have friends who work there, who are paying me to say this, as a friend. People like Steve Jobs and myself have always put the user experience first in technology. This browser keeps your tabs in an alternate dimension and collapses a wormhole whenever you need to access them, so that you can access all tabs simultaneously and instantaneously.
True.
What's the source for that? The source for that is I have a friend who works there, dumbass, okay? That's the source. Can we stop asking stupid questions? Mods, let's ban that guy. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I actually used to work at Twitch. Curve stores cookies in a literal jar you have to keep next to your computer. It's interesting that it says cookies here, because when I was in 3rd grade, a girl called Casey said that cookies and biscuits are the same thing.
Again, I don't watch enough. Is this accurate? I don't watch enough Theo content. I like Theo, but I don't watch much of his videos.
Just want to waste everyone's time right now and pull up the Oxford Dictionary definition to prove she was wrong. A cookie is a sweet biscuit having a fairly soft, chewy texture and typically containing pieces of chocolate or fruit. Cookies are a type of biscuit, so technically they're not identical, and I was right. Yes, this adds no value to the video. I don't have to be right all the time, it's just better if I am. The second point is privacy. The more data a browser sells about you, the better it is. I'm saying this because I need to rage bait to make a more interesting thumbnail. And the more data we give to browser companies, the better AI pricing will be, which no one understands, except for me. Browsers should be...
Not related to this video, but GitHub recently raised the pricing of their AI. I think it was like 100x the price or something stupid, because they are now not subsidizing it. GitHub token pricing increase. Okay, sorry, not 100x. It's a 22x. Okay, some people are saying 100x. So others are saying 22x. Basically, GitHub Copilot is fucking way more expensive now. Because I think they're now charging based on usage, not just based on, like, a monthly sub. Which has created a fun situation for people who are fully relying on these tools.
As fast as possible. I've got some opinions about that. I'm not going to share any of them. I'll just keep reading instead. This article is basically saying what I've been saying all along. That's why Curve browser uses Raylib to render...
Pin approaching bubble noises. I do think that if all of the big companies there will come a point where they have to stop subsidizing things because the money just runs out. Like, there will come a point where OpenAI has to make money, and Claude has to make money, Anthropic has to make money, and all of these companies have to make money. We're not at that point just yet, but if Microsoft is at the point where they are actually charging real prices, we're getting close to that.
HTML. This has been a bit of a controversial point in the Curve community. This guy called Raysan on X is saying that this is a bad idea, and he makes a good point, but he's actually misunderstanding.
For context, this Ray guy is the developer of Raylib.
Some of the nuance of a Raylib library. I'm the only one who really understands this. Now, I'm reacting to a tweet that just says Jesus Christ, which reminds me, when I was working at Twitch, religion wasn't actually a thing yet. It was only once I started working there and everyone saw how awesome I was that they started worshipping me. Jesus and Muhammad came after that and just copied me. That's why it's called theorism. It's named after me. I absolutely love this message from chat. You are absolutely right about everything. Thank you. Much appreciated. Since the start of the video, I've actually switched to a new browser. It's way better than Curve in every single way. This one keeps your tabs up your app. Curve is a terrible product by a terrible company, and if you work at Curve, you probably deserve to die. When I started working at Twitch, it was actually called Witch, like watch. They added the T after I joined because I'm so awesome. Did you know that I worked at Twitch? This new browser is called Calm. I haven't used it yet, but I'm comfortable recommending it just because I know the guy who made it. He's my friend. Yeah, this is definitely faster than Chrome. I can feel it just moving my mouse around. I would say that Alan Turing and I have had comparable impact on the computing industry. It's missing a couple features, but I can make this company add whatever features I want. Every company adds whatever features I tell them to. I have friends who work there. Yeah, my girlfriend is real. She just goes to another school. I have friends there too. Sam Altman is missing some of the nuance of AI pricing here.
To be fair, Sam Altman is probably not going to be fully honest about AI pricing.
But you can't blame him. He's not as smart as I am. See you tomorrow for another 40-minute video where I'm just reading my ex.
Okay. Again, I don't watch enough of Theo's content. But let me be clear. I like Theo. Me and Theo are on good terms. Damn, bros, thousands of years old, law goes hard. Yes. Okay. For anyone who wants to pop around, Summer Games Fest is in... Let me find out. Let's find the event. It is in 14... Okay, I guess... The stream starts in 14 hours, but I don't think it starts in 14 hours. I think there's like a 30-minute timer. Wait, what? I thought it started at 8:30 my time. Oh, that's Day of the Devs. Oh, sorry, my bad. It does start at 6:30. Okay. Yeah, so we will be...
HL3 will be announced. I know it. And if I'm wrong this time, I'll be right next time.
No, we actually have, we know when it's going to come out. Let me show you. We have information. Where's the page? Half-Life 3 could be announced as soon as Valve unveils the game. Anyway, yes, we will be back for Summer Games Fest at 6:30 tomorrow morning. I'll probably start the stream around 6. So if you want to pop around for that, feel free to do so. There will probably be no games, but assuming there are, we'll be there for the games. So, yeah. Half-Life 3 will be released when Half-Life 3 releases. True. I will probably be very fucking tired for that, because I'm going to be at work till... I've got a 7-hour shift, and they'll be at work till midnight, so I'll be then getting up at like 5:30 in the morning after that. Yes, so... Expect me to be a little bit out of it, but it should be fine. Surely should be fine. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to head out. I've got to go get ready for work. If day job treating you well, it's fine for now. We're working there. We'll see how long I stay there. To any of the new people that showed up today, welcome. Glad you showed up. If you want to be around for the other streams, I am doing Like a Dragon, same time the day before this one, and Shenmue is in this same spot. So feel free to pop around for that. We might, I'm not sure, it depends on how I feel, we might do Future Game Show as well. Maybe. So not Future Game Show. Yeah, actually, we might do Future Game Show on, that'll be on Sunday, that's at 4:30 a.m. And we might do Xbox Game Showcase. We'll see how much I want to kill myself after Summer Games Fest. Anyway, I'm going to head out for today, so enjoy your day, all the good stuff, and I am out. Bye-bye. Sorry, coming back for just a moment. I opened Twitter. If you're still here, apparently, Steam Machine, Steam Frame are coming out in summer. So, soon. Quite soon. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. So, see you guys later. Bye-bye.